Most guys never figure this out. They get emotional, they start chasing, they try to fix what's not broken, or worse, they try to fix her. But if there's one move that separates high value men from the average, it's this: knowing when to walk away, and more importantly, knowing when to ignore her. And I don't mean ghosting, I don't mean being toxic or disrespectful. I mean strategic silence, silence that communicates one thing: you are not my priority if you don't act like I'm yours. Let me break this down for you, because this one principle can change your entire game. When a woman pulls back, when she gets distant, cold, or needs space, what do most guys do? They panic, they chase, they start texting more, calling more, trying harder. They think effort is going to fix it, but the truth is this: effort doesn't fix attraction, space does. When you stop giving her attention, stop trying to convince her to choose you, that's when she feels the void. And women are emotional. They feel energy, they feel your absence deeper than you think, but only if you give it to them. Let me tell you something that happened with a friend of mine. Let's call him Mark. Mark met this girl on a weekend trip. She was stunning, and she was giving him all the right signals. They hit it off instantly. Flirting, late night talks, energy flowing. He gets her number. They text for a few days after he returns. Then, slowly, she starts getting cold. One word answers, longer response times, dry energy. Mark came to me like, "Bro, I don't get it. She was into me. I didn't do anything wrong." And he didn't. But here's the part that most guys miss: attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. She probably felt something shifted. Maybe she got attention from another guy. Maybe she just wanted to test Mark's reaction. Women do that a lot. They test your strength. So, what does Mark do? He texts her again and again and again. And I told him, stop, delete the chat, walk away. He didn't like that advice, but he listened. He didn't block her. He didn't post anything emotional. He just went silent. Next day, nothing. 3 days later, still nothing. But on the fifth day, she views his story 3 times in a row. A random like on an old post, then a text, "Hey, what happened to you?" Boom. She felt the absence. She felt the shift in energy. And now she's the one chasing. That's the power of ignoring. Let me make one thing clear. Women don't fall for the guy who proves himself. They fall for the guy they can't fully figure out. When you're always available, she knows exactly where you stand. No mystery, no tension, no pull. But when you step back, when you don't react, when you stay quiet and focused on yourself, now she starts asking the questions. Now she starts wondering. Now she starts feeling. That silence creates more attraction than any romantic text ever could. Now let me be clear. Ignoring her doesn't mean you sit in your room staring at your phone, hoping she messages you. That's not ignoring, that's waiting. And women can feel that energy even through silence. Here's what you actually do: hit the gym, not just for looks, but for discipline. Build your income, so no woman ever becomes your reason to grind. Go out, make new connections, have options. Post content that shows strength, peace, ambition, not ego, but direction. You become the man that she imagined you were in the beginning. But this time, you do it for you. When she finally comes back around, and she will, she won't be able to handle how calm and unbothered you are. There are 2 types of women who come back: the one who regrets losing you, the one who just wants to know she still can have you. And here's where most guys mess up. They give the same energy she used to get before she started acting cold. Same access, same attention. When she returns, you don't act surprised. You don't act excited. You act centered. Short answers, no double texts, no questions like, "Where have you been?" or "Why did you ignore me?" That shows weakness. That shows emotional dependence. What you want to show is, "You left. I adjusted." When a woman sees that she can't manipulate your emotions, she starts respecting you differently. And listen carefully. Respect comes before love. A woman can say she loves you and still test you, still disrespect you, still treat you like an option. But if she respects you, now everything changes. She starts chasing your time. She texts first. She tries to impress you. Why? Because you became the man who isn't afraid to walk away. Let me be very clear here. Just because ignoring works in certain situations doesn't mean it's the right move in every situation. See, I've seen too many guys take this idea and go overboard. They start ignoring every woman, even the ones who are loyal, even the ones who actually care. That's not strength, that's insecurity wearing a mask. You don't punish loyalty, you don't go cold on someone who's warm to you. Here's the real game. You respond to her energy, not with emotion, but with standards. If she's consistent, open, showing effort, you match that, you give appreciation, you lead, you reward feminine behavior. But the moment she starts acting masculine, power plays, disrespect, low effort replies, flaking. Now, it's your silence that speaks. Ignoring is not about control, it's about boundaries. And boundaries don't need to be shouted. They're quiet, they're unshakable. They say, "Here's how I live. You're welcome to join, but I don't chase anyone to stay." Let me give you a few real-life don'ts. Don't ignore her to test her if she's doing everything right, but you start ignoring just to see if she chases. You're not building a connection. You're building confusion, and eventually she'll get tired of guessing. Don't ignore as revenge. If your ego is hurt and your silence comes from pain, women can feel it. They know when it's real confidence and when it's passive-aggressive bitterness. Don't be that guy. Don't use it to manipulate. If you're playing hot and cold just to keep her hooked, congrats, you've become the drama. That's not masculine energy. That's just immature. Real masculine energy is calm, focused. It doesn't need to punish, it simply withdraws. Let's go deeper, because a lot of guys think ignoring equals power. But power without emotional detachment, it's fake, it's fragile. If you're ignoring her but still obsessing about her, still watching her stories, still hoping she texts first, you're not detached, you're just pretending. Real detachment means this: I want you, but I don't need you. I like you, but if you go cold, I go colder. I enjoy you, but I never chase what runs. This energy changes everything. Women can feel when a man is centered in himself, when he doesn't need her validation to feel valuable, when his world doesn't fall apart because someone didn't text back. That man is dangerous because he's rare and irresistible. What if she never comes back? This is the part no one talks about. You might ignore her, you might walk away, and she might not return. And guess what? That's okay. In fact, that's powerful, because now you're left with only one kind of woman in your life, the kind who actually values your energy. If she disappears, she just saved you time. She just removed herself from a table she didn't deserve to sit at. Stop mourning over women who leave. Start thanking life for exposing them early. The woman who's truly for you won't disappear just because you stopped overgiving. She'll come closer when she sees you respect yourself, because a high quality woman doesn't want a slave. She wants a man with a spine. What happens when you keep choosing yourself? Let's flip the whole perspective. What if, from now on, you stopped making women the center of your story? What if you chose you every single time? Not out of ego, but out of awareness. Because you know that when you focus on your purpose, your peace, your power, um, the right people naturally orbit around that energy. You don't attract through effort, you attract through alignment. A man who's not chasing is a man who's chosen himself. And the moment you start doing that consistently, you'll see a shift. Women treat you differently, people respect you more, your time becomes valuable, your words hit harder. Why? Because you're not seeking to be chosen, you're choosing yourself every day. And that energy is unshakable. Final message: make her miss you, but make you miss you more. Yes, you want her to feel your absence. Yes, you want her to chase. Yes, you want her to regret pulling away. But don't let your whole mission become about making her miss you. The real game: become the man you miss, the man you were before the overthinking, before the heartbreak, before you gave your power away. Rebuild that man. When she ignores you, go deeper into yourself. Train harder, build better, level up, and maybe she'll come back. Maybe she won't. But you'll be so focused on your own story, you won't even notice. You're not here to be chosen, you're here to choose. Now go act like it.